Hello YouTube, my name is Ekuegan. You can call me EK if you like. In today's video, we're going to go over something that I feel like has been overlooked. Maybe not. But I went after it because I love waveframes. What I'm talking about is the explosive personality grenade launcher. All right. I looked at some options and I wanted to make sure that it worked before I made this video. So when I went and crafted this, yes, I did a lot of Saya Battlegrounds and I finally got a bunch of red borders for this grenade launcher. Before I crafted this input right here, I wanted to make sure that it worked together. All right. So I wanted to make sure that stats for all and one for all work together. And the neat thing is I wanted to make sure that one for all actually did damage to my wave and not just the little drums that hits the ground, because in the past when waveframes had rampage, it didn't work on the wave itself, it worked just on, like when I mean like it worked just on the little drum that comes out of the weapon. That's what it worked on. Okay, I had to make sure we were good here. All right, so before even getting the enhanced versions, I made sure that this actually works. Now, you're like, EK, why are you like, why are you going for this? What's up with this? If you hear me out, I don't know if you know about one for all, but one for all, you hit 3 different targets and it gives you increased damage for an improved duration for a short time. Of course, the enhanced gives you improved duration, but the neat thing about this is 35% bonus damage for hitting 3 separate targets for 10 seconds. Okay. Even on the day 1 raid situation, the reason why I say this is because waveframes scale really well, especially when it comes to PvE. If you remember about 2 or 3 seasons ago for Inside Terminus, my Warlock turret build, I made it completely around a waveframe called Deafening Whisper. I had Ambitious Assassin on it, and the other perk is slipping my mind, but it was a perk that basically gave you your abilities back. All right. Now, that being said, this one gets to do damage, but not only that, the trait on the gun itself, final blows will grant you increased resilience and additional damage resistance from combatants, right? So my Ambitious Assassin and the I think Wellspring one was like really nice, but this right here is pretty insane. Now, if you're doing a volatile round thing with Deafening Whisper, cool. But I think if you have 2 people with this for ad clear, you're going to be able to survive. Another neat thing is there's these Hunter Gauntlets that came out. The new exotic gauntlets. I've been playing around with it, right? I've been running stasis and throwing my dust field, right? I get reduced damage. All of it was stacking. So I would like killed a few things, get my land tank, and also have that going. All right. If I'm looking at the base reload, since my when I chose my frame is also on reload. My reload's at 89 right now. 89. My handling is at 86. My velocity is at 95, and my blast radius is at 55. This is what I went with. I went with quick launch. My masterwork was reload, high velocity, stat for all. Stat for all is basically hitting 3 separate targets, increase weapon handling, stability on reload, and range for improved duration. All right. So now, having 2 things that rely on hitting 3 different things being active at the same time is pretty neat. But the cool thing is I know for sure that I'm going to get a kill off of this, right? And when I get my kill off of this and I hit 3 separate targets, this gun does 35% extra more damage. That is free damage, okay? I'm going to show it here too. I'm actually just going to use the frame to kind of hit the ads. You're going to see the base number, and then you're going to see that base number like pile up. Like it goes up. And that's actually neat because this is the first time that we're allowed to kind of get some damage buffs on this. Alrighty. All right, you can see there that was 10,085. Please don't kill me, boss. And now went up to 14,976. So, just to let you guys know, look at that. Stats for all, one for all is on with the land tank. So not only do I have resilience, I also have some crazy range, some crazy reload, and the extra damage. These are good for maybe knowing spawns in certain activities, right? If you know, a wave of enemies are going to be coming out and it's more than 2, meaning 3 different enemies, you're going to have these perks up. So if you're out there and you're looking for what to craft on the explosive personality, I'm telling you right now, this is what I'm running. Also, the mod that I have on is major spec. I don't think I need minor spec to kill, minor enemies. They're going to die anyway, all right? So you want to focus on throwing on major spec here. But you can see my reload's insane. I'm doing all this damage, and it's just pretty free. So a lot of people ask me, EK, what are you going for on this? And that's what I was going for. And it turns out to be really good. If you're running this grenade launcher with Land Tank, right, you can also run the Psionic Forging 2 mod, which increases the duration of the Land Tank origin trait and the effect of the Hobby Breach armament. So not only do you get to have like that resilience, but you get to have it for a bit. So a weapon like this, getting a bunch of final blows and then being able to stack up that resilience and how much damage you're intaking is also awesome. On my Hunter, I will be running stuff like Well of Tenacity as well, and that's going to be a completely different video. I'll break that down as well, what mods I'm going to run with my Well of Tenacity. But yes, if you want other ways to be tanky, here's another. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you have any questions, you can always catch me live at twitch.tv/Ekuegan. Don't forget to turn your notifications on to all so you can get every video that gets uploaded. And once again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, if you have any comments and you feel like there's a better perk out there or a better combination, you can always leave that in the comment. Before this video is over, I'm also making another, I'm going to craft another grenade launcher. And this one is going to have Genesis and Disruption Break on it. And this is going to be for like my low level content stuff, or if I'm going into content that I know I am going to be seeing a lot of shields. The reason why I say this is because Disruption Break gives you 50% extra damage for your kinetic, and as soon as you break the shield, Genesis reloads that weapon, so you could come back to it again. A neat thing about this is even the Hive Moth shield that go on the Hive, you know, like the Hive Guardians or like any Hive that gets a little shield, when you use the grenade launcher with Genesis or use any weapon with Genesis on those shields, it reloads your ammo. So that's another kind of neat thing to look at. I'm sorry for ranting off. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for being part of the E-Crew. Deuces.